What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. And yes, Final Fantasy VII came out today. Woo! Yes, it came out Thursday, but it did came out already Thursday, but now it's today, Saturday. So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is out today, and it is on the Nintendo Switch, and it's on Xbox and PlayStation, which obviously it's really cool though. So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There was an original Final Fantasy VII, but I have not played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, I just want to give it a review to see how this game is. So, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how Final Fantasy VII is, like, the new game, the newer version versus the old version. So, let's get into it. So, Final Fantasy VII is, like, on the PS1, the old version is like a 16-bit like the Nintendo 64. So I bet Final Fantasy there is Final Fantasy on the NES and the Super Nintendo, and most likely Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is definitely looking worth it though. Like, what do you guys think of Final Fantasy? I want to know in the comments below. But the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth looks interesting, looks similar to the Final Fantasy VII gameplay we had. It's really good, Final Fantasy VII. And you should play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because it looks really cool, the new version. But on the Nintendo Switch, it's kind of laggy at this point. And now, there's other versions that aren't laggy, like PlayStation and Xbox, which is honestly good to play on. But even with the Switch, it's just kind of laggy like Minecraft. And it's basically like how they're just going to make Switch versions laggier. Like No Man's Sky, that's kind of laggy. Minecraft, yes, it's a lot for sure. But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it's not that laggy, but it is a little bit so far. And Fortnite is a little bit laggy sometimes because I have Fortnite on the Switch. And you guys know I love Fortnite. You guys know I don't play Fortnite that much. Just so you know. Now so far, I wish they're gonna do a Final Fantasy VIII. This should be really cool. They should make another Final Fantasy game, like a Final Fantasy VIII. That's what they should make next. And Square Enix is now a big supporter of the Nintendo Switch. And one of the recent Square Enix games was Super Mario RPG. It was released on the Nintendo Switch and it was on the Super Nintendo. And I have reviewed this game a few months later. And it's pretty good though, but I have not owned the Super Nintendo version. So I've owned the Switch version as well. So my review of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is kind of worth getting the remake version. And it's not that bad towards a new game, like a remake game, which is so interesting, consider that done. And there's other Final Fantasy games on Nintendo platforms like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and Nintendo 3DS. And Dragon Quest is also made by Square Enix as well. And I know that everyone loves Dragon Quest. Like, this game is just an RPG game, but it's action-adventure, like in The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. All of this is so compared to the newer games. Like you see, on these other games that you can find, there are remakes. And if Nintendo announces them on the Nintendo announces it on the Nintendo Direct, then you'll find it. Like Final Fantasy Rebirth was on the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. But the Nintendo Direct was not a regular Direct, it was a partner showcase. But maybe in the next Nintendo Direct, they will add a partner showcase, which seems interesting often. Most likely, we will be able to get into the look of Final Fantasy VIII, because I love Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, even though I haven't played it yet. But it looks really good though. It looks really good. I think it's kind of worth it. So yeah, that was my review of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So let me know if you guys are going to pick this game up or not. And also let me know what you guys think of Final Fantasy Rebirth. Do you like the newer version or the old version more? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe if you're new. And I'll talk to you all next time.